Yeah, so obviously, before Christian came here, because we knew each other from Chelsea, we spoke a lot. And yeah, I was very obviously, I was encouraging him a lot to come. Not that he needed a lot of encouragement, but yeah, I was just kind of saying how Serie A it's a league that is very difficult. There's so many teams that are fighting every week to win. At the end of the season as well, it's so difficult and it's so tight. And it's a league that he can definitely improve in. Because it's different to England in terms of intensity, but in terms of the tactical element and the details in certain aspects of the game, it's a lot different and in some ways more difficult than the Premier League. And yeah, he's just we spoke about winning trophies and winning games together. But I think he said many times that he wants to improve himself as a player. He's already played in Germany, now in England, so to play in Italy, he's having a different culture that he has to learn to and adapt to. And I'm sure that once he does adapt, then he'll have a different arrow in his bow to use. So yeah, really excited to have him here, and he's integrated well with the team, and yeah, hopefully he can have a good season with us. I think when you come into a new team, you always try and put your best foot forward naturally. But even when I trained with Christian in Chelsea, he always tried to do his best, do what the manager asked him, try to express himself because he's a skillful player and someone who can make a difference. And I think even in the first the game against Madrid, you saw flashes of moments where he can change the game and he can make the difference in the team. And he's always been like that from what I've seen. So yeah, he's been training well, integrating well with the group. And yeah, like I said before, hopefully this season he can be that difference maker for us. We have a lot of players that can make the difference, and they're all different players in their own way. So in Christian's way, he likes to take the ball, and he's very good in pressing, and he's very very good at linking up with the other midfielders and the strikers. So yeah, hopefully he can show that on the pitch. But yeah, he's been training well, and obviously, like I said, when you come to a new team and a team like Milan, you wanna train well and put your best foot forward, and yeah, he's done that so far. Yeah, the Madrid game, there were even though we lost the game, there were positive points that we can take from the game. Like the first half, we scored 2 goals, we created a few chances, and this was the first game for a lot of the players in the squad who came back from international break. So yeah, it was a good test for us. There were positives to take from it, but just like in every game, but I think especially in preseason games when you're trying to build for a season, there's negatives or points that you can improve on. So yeah, we've looked at those points, and playing against a squad like Real Madrid, who have so many good players, there's obviously times when things may not go as you plan, or their quality shows. But yeah, you just got to take the positives as well as learn from the negatives, and that's what we've been trying to do. And hopefully in the next game against Juve tomorrow, we can implement those changes and have a good game. Yeah, in regards to the World Cup, it's been very difficult to watch because the games have been on at weird times. I think even when we're in Italy, the games were on at like 4 a.m. or something like that, and then now because we're training and in between training, people are sleeping, so it's been difficult. But I've actually been watching a few of the goals and highlights on social media. So yeah, I've seen the Lionesses, I've seen a few of the USA, the Canada game yesterday. I saw the Nigerian national team. I've seen the Japan. So I've seen a few of the games highlights, but I haven't seen it fully. But yeah, hopefully I get to catch more as the tournament goes on. And yeah, I think playing for England is always on my mind. It's something it's something I want to achieve. Something I want to do. But I know that what I do in Milan week in week out is going to help that. So in as much as my mind is on that, I'm fully focused on what I'm doing in Milan and trying to improve as a player, trying to help the team do as much as I can, and knowing that if I do that, then it gives me a better chance of making the squad.